let's explore functions, graphs, and symmetry. We've defined what it means for a graph, any graph, regardless of whether it's the graph of a function, to be symmetric about the y-axis. An example is this graph right here. So this graph right here is the graph of a function. Let's call it f with formula f of x. So does symmetry in the graph say anything about this formula? Here's what it tells us. Symmetry about the y-axis is equivalent to the following. We're going to take any point x comma y on the graph. Then the symmetric point about the y-axis is also on the graph. The point negative x comma y. Now, for a point on the graph, the second coordinate is the output f of x. So here y is f of x. And here y is the output for the input minus x. So what we have is that symmetry about the y-axis guarantees that f of minus x equals f of x. And we say f is even. F is an even function if this happens. What about symmetry about the origin? Let's do this example. This graph is an example of a graph that is symmetric about the origin, which means simply that if x comma y is a point on the graph, then so is minus x comma minus y. So this graph right here, this is the graph of a function. What does symmetry about the origin for the graph tell us about the formula? Well, let's see. Whenever we have a point x comma y, well, for any point on the graph of a function, the second coordinate is the output of the first coordinate. So if x comma y is a point on the graph, y must equal f of x. So now we know that whenever this is a point on the graph, so is this point. And we know that the second coordinate, which here is minus y, is the output of the first coordinate, which means that y equals minus f of minus x. So symmetry about the origin is the same as, we'll write it like this. More than one way to write this. We'll do it this way. F of minus x equals minus f of x. When this happens, we say f is odd, an odd function. And we always have this relationship, f of minus x equals minus f of x. Let's do an example. let f of x be the function defined by the formula 3x cubed plus 5. Is this function even, odd, or neither? Let's check whether it's even. This means f of x equals f of minus x. So, is that true? F of x is 3x cubed plus 5. F of minus x. To get a formula for f of minus x, we take the formula for f of x and replace x by minus x. So here this is minus 3x cubed plus 5. And on the left-hand side, we have 3x cubed plus 5. So we see that the answer is no. These two are not equal. Maybe it's odd. Let's check. So here we want to see whether f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. F of minus x, we just computed that. It's this. Minus f of x is minus 3x cubed minus 5. So they each have the term minus 3x cubed in them, but one has the term plus 5, the other minus 5. So no, they're not equal, and the function is not odd. So it's neither even nor odd.